Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Social Studies class in Pakistan School, Muscat. I am your teacher, Ms. Shazia Safdar. Dear children, today we are studying lesson number 10, our past, and the topic is the Aryans. By studying this lesson, the students will be able to know about the Aryans, how they arrived in India, what was their culture. But first of all, let's see the meanings of some important words. The first word is civilization. A society that is well organized and developed. Archaeology means the study of the remains of ancient civilizations or societies by examining the remains of their buildings, graves, tools, etc. Archaeologists. It means a person who studies the remains of ancient civilizations or societies. Inscriptions. The words written or carved on a monument, coins, stones, etc. History. All the things that happened in the past are called history. And the next word is historians. Someone who studies or writes about history is called a historian. BCE. BCE stands for Before Common Era. It is used after a date to show that it is before the birth of Christ, for example, 2600 BCE. Dynasty. Dynasty means the succession of rulers from the same family or a family of kings or other rulers whose parents, grandfathers, grandparents, etc. have ruled. For example, the Mughal dynasty. The next word is culture. Culture is the behavior, values, morals, customs, languages, religion, arts and music, foods and dress shared by a society. Culture is the way of life of the groups of people. Site. Site means a place or an area of ground on which a town, building or monument is constructed. Now, let's start our today's topic, the Aryans. The Aryans were a large tribe from the Central Asia that invaded the subcontinent in or about 2000 BCE. They pushed the original inhabitants, the Dravidians, to the east and south of the subcontinent. The later they settled in the fertile plains of the Indus and Ganges rivers. The arrival of the Aryans. When the Indus Valley civilization was declining, the first people came to this area were the Aryans. They came into the subcontinent from the northwest around 1500 BCE. And let's see now what was the culture of the Aryans. The Aryans brought a new culture with them. They brought a new language, Sanskrit, and a new religion, Hinduism, which developed further over the centuries. For fast traveling, they used horses and chariots. They were a strong, active and lively race. The Aryans settled in the Indus Valley civilization and spread to other parts of the continent and had a big influence on the Indian culture. Yes, children, let's see the summary of the lesson. When the Indus Valley civilization was declining, the first people came to this area were the Aryans. They were a large tribe from the Central Asia that invaded the subcontinent in or about 2000 BCE. The Aryans brought a new culture with them. They brought a new language, Sanskrit, and a new religion, Hinduism. For fast traveling, they used horses and chariots. They were a strong, active, and lively race. The Aryans had a big influence on the Indian culture. And now, let's start questions and answers. Question number 1. In what ways have we learned about the early civilizations in the subcontinent? Answer. We have learned about the early civilizations through archaeology and history. Question number 2. What does Mohenjo-daro mean? Answer. Mohenjo-daro means the mound of the dead. It is located near Larkana in Sindh. Thank you, children, for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz.